For a little bit of a counter pick here. You got John Smith. You get Yao Ming. You get Zhao Sming when you put them together. Going with
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. Chamberlain is out there with Peja Stojakovic. And it's Miller, and it's Fredette in at the point. And for Dallas, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Owens is out there with Malone. Then it's G, and it's Parker in at the one spot. The showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
Now, here's Owens. Parker passes to Malone. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not love. Into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Fredette, the pass to Miller. He kicks it to Stojakovic. Shoots over Malone. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Parker passes to Maxey. Malone, left side. Goes up with the stripe. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
A lethal shooter from mid-range. Malone loves taking those shots when the D gives him the space.
Marbury passes to Miller. Kicks to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Now, here is Miller, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Miller, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Now, here's Malone. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Not someone who stops the ball. Malone makes great decisions when he passes. There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Here's Parker. It's the target from 18 feet.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Marbury. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. And he makes all 3.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Back to Parker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here is Fredette. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Marbury. Stojakovic kicks to Fredette. 5 to shoot. Stojakovic against Malone, and it's Stojakovic missing.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
And that one's good. Parker.
And a nice job of reading the defense there on the pull-up from Parker.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Second team foul.
Here's Hardy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Passes it to Malone. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Marbury. Miller, the pass to Marbury. To the wing right side. Here's Fredette. Gasol with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Hardy. Here's Malone. Defended by Stojakovic. Here's Maxey. Moves back up. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
A different look for Dallas. West is checked in for Tyrese Maxey. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Tony Parker. West with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. Hardaway dishes to Gasol, and he comes up with the deuce. Gasol's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Marbury. On the wing, Stojakovic. Beyond the arc. Gasol with the rebound. Here's Hardaway. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks with possession here.
2 minutes.
Into the lane. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Miller's got the ball. It's stolen by West. It's tipped. 1:41 left to play here in the first. From deep, MGasol. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harbor makes it off the glass.
Marbury, because he's such an explosive and strong athlete, is outstanding getting it done on the drive.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
You know what kind of Mavs fans. Here comes your defense crew.
Rauf, he's checked in for the Spurs. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. West outside. The pass to Hardy. Pass to Miller. He kicks to Chamberlain. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Chamberlain got 5 points so far. Here's Hardaway. It's good from the top of the key.
Yeah, Hardaway just great at pulling up off the dribble. You can't allow him any separation when he's got the ball.
Here's West, and he drives in, lays it up off the glass.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Gasol, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
First personal foul.
The defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. He misses the free throw. San Antonio making a switch here. Smith has checked in. He hits the second from the line. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Mavericks making a change here. Humphries checked in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Miller outside. Here's the three. Good on the triple. Miller's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Humphries against Abdul-Rauf. Here's Malone. Over Stojakovic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Deja Stojakovic is out there with Miller. Then there's Abdul Rauf. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Bull in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And stolen by Malone. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Dallas moving the ball around. To the inside. From 7. Got a piece of it.
And it's not just Bull's size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for Manu.
San Antonio making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. 3 on the clock. Here's Gasol. It's deflected. Murphy with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. And Smith with the stuff.
Defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
The Mavericks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Dallas calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to read the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Jackson is checked in for Miller. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Gasol. Parker with a clean look. Dallas no good that time either.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here's Jackson. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the former Buckeye Jim Jackson is a talented combo guard forward, a 3-ball specialist who adds some muscle and savvy and leadership to this team.
Hardy, he's checked in for G. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Parker outside. Pass to Hardy. Here's Parker. The 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, Parker's ability to stretch it, it really forces the defense to contest him from out there.
Smith left side. Jackson has the open look. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Here's Maxey. Can't nail the jumper.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Owens with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Dallas has gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shot from the top of the key, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Parker's got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Smith with it, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Jackson kicks to Murphy. And the pass to Abdul Rauf. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Murphy can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Maxey passes to Owens. And Owens throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the basket by Jackson.
The calling card of Jimmy Jackson, a fantastic jump shooter, always looking to fire.
Now here's Hardy, guarded by Jackson. Parker's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Down low, Murphy. Good work defensively by Malone.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Kept alive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. West comes in for Maxey. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Parker. And the Mavericks call time here. He's checked in for Dallas. Spurs also with the sub. Chamberlain's checked in for Bull. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Now here's Owens. He's tightly guarded. Chamberlain against Gasol. Lock at 6. Pass to Hardy. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And it's Smith missing. The Mavericks leading. They push it up 4 on 3. With the shot. They grab their own miss. Owens. Back to Hardaway. Passes it to West. Gasol is guarded. Dallas moving it around. West gets the bucket.
Boy, that's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range area. Shoulder squared, elbow in perfect alignment. Follow through. Jerry West, picture perfect.
And here's Fredette from beyond the arc. Owens with the rebound. Owens has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Smith fires from way outside. Drops in the tray. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's so much easier to score on the break. You want to run any chance you get.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Gasol. Launches it. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Fredette scanning the floor. Smith outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tricky.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Marbury. They've got G. Maxey out there with Parker. And there's Malone. And it's Owens in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Miller, the pass to Marbury. Kicks it to Chamberlain. And stolen by Owen. Fast break Dallas. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Owens passes to Gasol. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Gasol drops 2. San Antonio's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Marbury. He's got 6. Inside, intercepted. Second chance effort. Here's Malone. Chamberlain with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Gasol. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Second personal foul.
The Mavericks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And so Gasol nails them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Marbury. Back to Stojakovic. Jacks up a 3. Tony Parker grabs the miss. Parker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Gasol against Chamberlain. And they double up Gasol. He kicks it to Owen.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And Owens throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Gasol. Unable to get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Chamberlain's shot is off. Mavericks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. It's good. Owens has got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle. But their offensive end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Parker. Got a hand on it. Malone against Stojakovic. Humphries with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the break. And here's Miller outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gasol's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
The D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
The pass to Stojakovic. Launches a three. Mavericks with the rebound. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. From 15 feet away, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Tim Hardaway's checked in for Dallas.
Now, we know Marbury can score. He's one of the best scoring guards around. And he loves getting into contact and drawing fouls in the act.
West is checked in for Parker. Spurs also with the sub. Murphy's checked in. Good on both. Mavericks leading by 4. West outside. Back to Hardaway. Gasol finds Maxey. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Bull. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Murphy can't hit.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Out to Hardaway. Now here's West. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. The Mavericks rebound. And Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Marbury, defended by West.
And he's just so crafty with the movement. Marbury completely throws the defender off.
Now here's Hardaway. He's covered closely, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Spurs trail by 6. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Passes to Bull. Kicks to Murphy. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from 3-point range.
3.
Murphy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Maxey passes to Hardaway. West outside. Pass to Gasol. It's up a 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller, the pass to Marbury. Over West. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Dallas. They lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Smith is out there with Abdul Rauf. Then there's Bull. And there's Jackson. And it's Murphy in at the 4. One-on-one fast break. Bull with it. He's up against Gasol. Bull can't hit. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 3-point lead. And the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Dallas.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Parker. And right on target with the switch.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
He takes it in. Here's Abdul Rauf. Smith for 3. Gasol with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Maxey. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
On the wing, Jackson. The tray. It's hauled in by Tony Parker. Parker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Owens. That shot is off. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. There's the pass to Murphy. And it's blocked. Pass to Maxey. Shoots from 12. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Maxey. Parker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. San Antonio calls timeout.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second-chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
Mavericks making a switch here. Malone's checked in. And the Spurs making a change here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Dallas leading by 6. Back to Parker. Can he keep it going? And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Maxey.
And I like watching Jackson here challenge the defense, really forcing the contact.
Jackson hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now the dish to Stojakovic. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. And here's Jackson. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Dallas calls timeout.
You know what kind of this man, man? Here comes your defense crew.
Miller's checked in for the Spurs.
Miller.
Parker passes to Owens. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Miller kicks to Stojakovic to tie it up. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Maxey. There's Parker with the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gasol against Stojakovic. Miller right side to take the lead. Good on the 3-point shot. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Owens passes to Gasol. Malone trying to break free. And he recovers it. Yep, that one goes in there. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Abdul-Rauf against Parker. Outside Stojakovic. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
It's not complicated or tricky. Stojakovic can shoot the ball, and that's why you trust him to knock it down late.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Stojakovic with the 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Mavericks trail by 4. Parker kicks to Malone. Back to Parker. Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Chamberlain. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Parker. 17 points for G.
Cutting into that deficit now. Well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
The pass to Stojakovic. Lets it go with the 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Malone. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
Rising to the occasion, Malone delivering the clutch points.
Here's Marbury, covered by Parker, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Count the basket. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Stojakovic. Jackson in the corner. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Maxey, no good. They're the Spurs with the ball. 3-point lead. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Maxey. Jackson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that goal.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? He misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Maxey. And they get it back.
And the offensive rebound and really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Owens. No good on the 3. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.